Hi, so everybody. I just wanted to do a little addendum, a little extra context, and a follow-up on the short that I posted the other day about the excursions and the Epion Center. So I actually already did this, like yesterday or whatever, or the day before or whatever, but I had ran out of the passes, so I couldn't show you everything that I actually wanted to show you guys basically. So we talked about this. So if you already know how this works or you already saw the short, then I don't have to go over it. But basically, this is a currency that's used for both going on dates and for fixing the mental breakdowns of your characters. Right here. So, one thing that I need to clear up is I said that they don't have like a name for this thing at all. They actually do. I just never noticed it, or I guess I just completely forgot because I do remember this name, but they're called communication passes. So you use a communication pass to either go on an excursion or to do the Ipion Center to fix one of your characters. So that's the one thing that I wanted to go back and clear up. They do have a name for this, but isn't it odd that while I was like trying to do that video and I was looking through, you can click through like all of these or whatever, but like you go to Epion Center. I did read this out before, but I'm not gonna read it out again. But you can see there's like no extra pages here for the Epion. Here, this is the psychotherapy. Looking at this, counseling records. This is just like the rewards for doing that. Research facility. Then here's excursions. Go on excursions to raise your affinity. Then there's the excursion. This is your collection. And then it goes to like the garden. And then it's all the other stuff. So, why why in the help nowhere for psychotherapy or for the excursion does it mention communication pass? And it doesn't even mention that it is the same currency between these two. You can even see right there in the screenshots, it's still the same currency. So it's not like it was two different currencies at some point and they like decided to get rid of one and just merge them together. Like, at least from the screenshots that they're showing, it was always just one currency for both. But for some reason, they don't have them show up there. They don't have any mention of it. So it's understandable how some new players or even like players that have been from like day one, that, or I assume they're like day one or like, you know, I'm around for a few months. They're going on these forums and they're posting and they're asking like, how come I can't do my Epion? How come I can't do psychotherapy? Like, it's always 0, like every day. It's because they share, and the game doesn't even tell you that. As far as I know, it doesn't tell you that anywhere. I've checked. And also, the other thing I wanted to show off is not there. Which one is it again? This one. I don't know why I keep getting confused. But yeah, this is what I mentioned in there as well, the Sands of Time. This is the thing that lets you like rewind your action, rewind your turn, you know, that kind of stuff. It's right here. It says it's a daily charge. Here's your Sands of Time. You get 25 per day. I've used a few from Sortie. But if you look through here, like here's like, you know, your what are they called? Crystals, anchors, you know, your cameras, like all this stuff here, all of like your different currencies. But then you can't find the communication pass. Like, there's no communication pass here. If we go through even all of them, you'll see that this is like upgrade materials and stuff, so it wouldn't make sense for it to be here. There's upgrades and gifts and whatnot. You can search through there. And then this is just memory fragments, so it obviously won't be here. But it's weird that the communication pass is a daily refresh, not an item. It's just a daily refresh currency that doesn't exist as a currency, like it says down here. It doesn't exist as an item. They don't call it by name anywhere unless you are specifically trying to do an excursion. Or if you're run out, then it'll give you an error and say insufficient communication passes. I just thought that was really weird that they don't bring this up at all. I feel like they should at least mention it in the help somewhere. So it'll. I know not everyone goes through and reads all of the help stuff, anyways. But at least it would be there. It would be in the game, and it would be clear that this currency is shared between the two. In fact, I don't know why it doesn't have a currency in the game, anyways. Sands of Time and everything, like Aether, all of that does. It's not like that's like something you can like physically really interact with, the same as like this. Like it's just something you use, like Sands of Time. So yeah, that was just it. It was gonna be too long for a short, anyways. I did ramble a little bit there, but this was something that I found while I was like editing the short and uploading it, just to let you guys know that yeah, this is just some extra stuff that I couldn't fit in there, basically. Um, so that's it. Bye bye.